Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into something most of us handle almost every day but rarely give a second thought to: the $50 bill. You might think it's just a piece of paper with a picture of President Ulysses S. Grant, but this bill is a marvel of modern security technology. We're going to uncover the hidden secrets that make the $50 bill one of the most secure banknotes in the world. These are the details that counterfeiters absolutely hate, and by the end of this video, you'll be able to spot a fake in seconds. So, grab a 50 if you have one, or just follow along closely. Let's start with the most obvious features you can see and feel. The paper itself isn't regular paper at all. It's a special blend of 75% cotton and 25% linen, which gives it that distinct, crisp feel. Run your fingers over President Grant's portrait. See how his jacket feels slightly raised? That's due to a printing process called intaglio, where ink is applied so thickly that it creates a textured surface. A fake bill, printed on a standard offset press, will feel flat and lifeless in comparison. This tactile feedback is your very first line of defense. Now, hold the bill up to a light. To the right of Grant's portrait, you should see a faint, ghostly image of him appear. This is the portrait watermark. It's not printed on the paper. It's actually embedded within the paper fibers during manufacturing. This makes it incredibly difficult to replicate. On a counterfeit bill, the watermark is often just a faint print on the surface, which looks dull. While you have it up to the light, look for a thin vertical strip running through the bill. This is the security thread. It's not printed on the surface either. It's woven directly into the paper. If you look closely, you'll see the letters USA and the number 50 alternating along the thread. This is visible from both sides of the bill. Counterfeiters might try to mimic this by printing a gray line on the bill, but it won't have the text, and it will look like it's sitting on top of the paper, not inside it. The real thread is an integral part of the bill's structure. But here's where it gets really cool. Take that same bill and put it under an ultraviolet, or UV, light. You'll be amazed at what happens. That embedded security thread suddenly glows a bright, vibrant yellow. If the thread doesn't glow, or if it glows a different color, like white or blue, you're holding a fake. This UV feature is a simple yet highly effective way for businesses and banks to quickly verify cash. Most counterfeit inks don't have this fluorescent property, making this a tough hurdle for fakers to overcome. The paper of a real bill also doesn't glow under UV light, while regular office paper often does, which is another easy check. Let's move on to one of the most dynamic features, the color-shifting ink. Look at the number 50 in the bottom right-hand corner on the front of the bill. It looks like it's printed in copper-colored ink. But now, tilt the bill back and forth. Watch as the color magically shifts from copper to a bright green. This isn't a trick of the light. It's a special, optically variable ink that contains microscopic metallic flakes. These flakes reflect different wavelengths of light depending on the angle you're viewing them from. Replicating this effect requires incredibly advanced technology that's far beyond the reach of most counterfeiters. If the color doesn't shift, or if the shift is not crisp and clear, be suspicious. Now, for those of you with sharp eyes, or maybe a magnifying glass, it's time to go on a treasure hunt for The designers of the US currency love to hide tiny text all over the bills. On the 50 you can find it in a few places. Look within the two blue stars to the left of Grant's portrait. Inside you'll see the words 50 USA repeated. Also, check the borders of the portrait. The words "the United States of America" are printed in incredibly small letters along the sides of the blue field. On a fake bill, this microprinting will either be completely missing or will look like a blurry, smudged line because regular printers can't resolve text that small. Let's flip the bill over to the back, which depicts the US Capitol building. The security features don't stop on the front. The printing quality here is just as high, with fine, clear lines making up the image of the Capitol. But there's another hidden detail. Look very closely at the lower part of the building's image, near the landscaping. The word 50 is printed repeatedly in tiny letters. Again, you'll need a good eye or a magnifier, but it's there. This level of intricate detail is a hallmark of genuine currency. Another less-known feature is the use of magnetic ink. While you can't test this at home without special equipment, the black ink used on the bill, particularly for the serial numbers and the treasury seal, has magnetic properties. Bank-level currency counters use magnetic sensors to verify the bills as they pass through, adding another layer of high-tech security that's completely invisible to the naked eye. This is something that everyday counterfeiters just can't replicate. Speaking of serial numbers, each bill has a unique one. Notice that on the 50, it appears in two places, on the top left and bottom right. The numbers and letters should be perfectly spaced and aligned. On counterfeit bills, the serial numbers might look uneven, blotchy, or improperly spaced. Also, if you receive multiple bills with the exact same serial number, that's a massive red flag. So let's quickly recap what you've learned. First, the feel of the paper and the raised printing. Second, the portrait watermark and security thread visible when held to light. Third, the yellow glow of the security thread under UV light. Fourth, the color-shifting ink on the number 50, and fifth, the hidden microprinting that requires a closer look. By knowing these 5 key features, you've just empowered yourself to become a human counterfeit detector. It's not about being paranoid. It's about being informed and observant. These security features are a testament to the incredible ingenuity that goes into protecting our currency and our economy. Counterfeiters thrive on public ignorance, so the more people who know what to look for, the harder their job becomes. So the next time you get a $50 bill, take a few seconds to appreciate the technology you're holding. It's more than just money. It's a piece of art and a fortress of security. Share this video with your friends and family so they can be in the know too. The more we all know, the safer our money is. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this interesting, give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the things we see every day. Let me know in the comments if you've ever come across a suspicious bill. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.